So welcome back. This is part 2. As you learnt from part 1, I did change my mind at the very start. And then, of course, I did not have time to do much on day 2. Anyway, this video is just pretty much me completing it for that week leading up to the event. Those last 4 days before the event, including the day of the event. Because, of course, I'm sewing literally right up to the minute before I'm leaving. The half an hour before I left, right before getting dressed, because I gave myself 30 minutes to put everything on, I just calmed myself down with some nice simple sewing towards the end, which I didn't really record because I was focused on getting it finished at that point. Anyway, soon after this there will be a part 3. It is a part of my outfit, but it is not the dress. So I hope you do either subscribe or save this video to watch later to see when part 3 comes out. The finale is part 3, if anyone's wondering. And then after this, I'm going to start working on another outfit because it's never ending now, not until like November. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it.
It is Tuesday, the weekend is over, and I managed to get some more sewing done this morning before work. I stitched all along the edging of the collar, the sleeves and the bottom of the shirt, just so it's nice and flat so I can put on the binding. Ignore the hair. So what's next now is with the sleeves, I'm going to hem in a way the edges and then attach it to the top. And I think I know what to do about the back of the bodice to get it shut prettily. I think that requires another visit to Spotlight. So now I'm attaching the sleeves to the bodice. So I've got them all finished and hemmed. This part was tough. It was very end. That's the ugly one. And it's attached and I'm about to sew one on now. Okay, I'm excited. As you can see, I'm very happy with how the sleeves turned out. Oh, so exciting, so flowy. And now time for hemming.
Now I need to put an elastic in it.
With how I figure out the width of the elastic, I stretch it to a comfortable length around my widest part of my body, which is my hips, and I measure it up and cut it there. And that way I make sure it can get over my hips, but it will also sit comfortably.
Shelter in word.
Munch.
Of the dark. Now is the time to feast on the fruits of the
So all in all, I'm quite happy with how it's turning out so far. The hem definitely needs a press, but I'm going to wash it all quickly to wash off all the chalk and then get the hem a press to help just smooth it out. Because I hate hemming. So I'm having some anxiety right now about the dress, and I've also got some spare time before the shop's open so I can run and get stuff for the mask. So I'm just sketching up another top just to see how it turns out and if I can do it, and if I can't, well then I've got my original top to wear as well. So yeah. I went to cut it and this just popped out, which means I just finished my third bobbin, but this one was to perfection. I was gonna do like a pretty detail with this one just to jazz it up, but I feel like the gods are saying that's enough, you're finished, you're done. Okay. Time for some hand stitching. Like the hook and eye and details and I don't even know if it's gonna zip up properly or not. Well, no time like the present.
As you can probably figure out, I caved and I got an invisible zipper for the back because I was like, surely it has to be easier than what I originally planned, and it was. Look, it zips up, it's well hidden, and I'm quite glad with how it turned out. Sadly, one thing I did notice is that it was rather loose around the neck of the top, and my girls, I felt like they were gonna fall out, so here I am spending some ribbon so I can make a quick lace corset back for the dress, and I forgot to record it, but it turned out quite well actually. I've given everything a quick wash and it's drying, and I found this gold glitter spray which I plan to spray on the skirts just to give it a bit of a sparkle, but of course I've got to make sure it works properly and it actually looks nice. This is what it looks like. I actually really liked how it turned out. I learnt if I spray it fast enough, the mist spray is better. Otherwise, it dries with wet looking spots from the glue. But since it's all over the dress, I thought it wouldn't matter. If I put on enough glitter, it would just hide it all. And then I went a little crazy and I did the top as well. It was now time to sew on the applique that I had chosen, but I did not like how the mesh stood out against the dark brown fabric, so I had a think and found some beads that I had hidden in my room and decided to stitch those around the collar line of the dress, and I think it turned out alright. I do plan to go back and fix it, but at the moment this is all like an hour and a half before I have to go, and I just had to like think quickly on my feet. With an hour and a half before I need to leave, I just do some simple stitches on the beading, and in the end I think it looked alright. I do plan to go back and touch it up, fix it up, make it look nicer, but until then you will have to sit around for part 3 to see the final reveal. Until then, I shall see you all next time. Bye!